Trez, hello and good afternoon. It is 4:30 in the afternoon, 2020, and I just want to do an end of week update. And I will roll this into a watch list video as well. I just want to show you how my trading went for this week, and it's been the best week so far of the year. And to be honest, February has been a little tough. January was pretty stagnant, I would say. And I'm going to focus on this client account here. I have permission to show this as well. And as you can see, there's a bit of green here. I mean, there's some accounts that aren't currently active. The account that I have been showing quite frequently, November, December, there wasn't much activity at all. January was quite slow in regards to sizing, and this month I haven't been trading that. I took the funds out, and I'm actually putting them in a new broker as well. So I haven't been trading in February for that account. And I've got a couple of strategies, and that strategy I didn't implement this month either. So the main focus has been the client account, and it's been interesting, to be fair. I was trading it really when I shouldn't have been at times, to be honest. And I guess this is my first proper client account that I've taken on as well. Small account, as you can see. But I've been learning things about myself and managing your day, and also respecting global macroeconomics as well, which I've sort of slowly started absorbing, and that's really been helping me quite a lot. I do apologize, things are running low, so I'm gonna have to probably do a couple of scans and an update. Now, I would just disregard the actual money. I've been treating this like it's a large account. Now, obviously, psychologically, it's probably going to be a little different, but that's how you progress in trading, is you just slowly keep adding to accounts as well. I am actually going to start increasing my trading on my main account as well, which will be around 10,000 or so. But I am definitely a conservative trader as well, so you're never going to see like big lots or anything like that. So this is how it's been. As you can see, I started November, was down a little bit more, down at negative 3.8. Had a nice end of the month, back down again. The worst point was in February 10th, and then it changed pretty quick when you do a 4.5% week, and that's what happened here. So obviously the account is flat and everything like that, and you'd be saying like, Scott, what's the point in regards to this? Well, what I will say to you is that where we are in the world right now, interest rates aren't going anywhere. So if you've got money in the bank, it's just not doing anything. The banks aren't interested in giving you anything for that. And, the banks actually do trade the currency markets as well. So, and they're borrowing the money out. So you're really not gaining anything in regards to the money that you're earning and inflation. So you just, if you're learning a skill set, it's extremely valuable. So I will say that. Now, I don't want to ramble too much. So and as you can see, it's not very profitable, as in probability wise. So, but the winners are much better than the losers, as you can see. And I'll keep scrolling down. And I understand, the Sharpe ratios are fantastic and everything. I'm still, developing my skill set, but that's February so far. Now, so I'll show you this. I don't normally show results and the like, but I thought I would, just because it's a good lesson in regards to keeping stable and detached. And I played gold and Aussie dollar. I should have held longer, but I just wanted to close out. I'm definitely more of a medium-term trader. I'm not a long-term type guy, and I acknowledge that. I like to be active on the charts. Even when I was back in China working full time, and at times we'd be busy, and I would still manage positions. I don't mind on the phone managing positions. I'm fine to do that. I will actually. I got into gold midweek last week. Earlier this week on the phone, in the line to KFC. So, and that was the main chunk of this week. That was 4.5%. Was quite a lot of it was gold actually. So that wasn't too bad, to be fair. Again, it's small, but that's what was put in the account, and I'm getting trust, and I really appreciate that from the client that he's allowing me to show this as well. So that's where we're at. And if you've been following me for a while, you'd see the journey and the ups and downs. I mean, if we go up to let's just go back and I'll show you. It was sort of like August 2019 was the high of my prop account. I was very close to getting fully funded as well, but it didn't quite happen. September wasn't so fantastic. This will probably go for about 10 minutes, guys. So I will go through this, and then I'm going to go in a little bit of detail into the watch list as well. Alright, so as you can see, these are all the accounts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. That's the client account. So as you can see, it's just over positive. This is the main account in orange as well. But I mean, it's an upward trajectory. It got down to nearly 5% drawdown on the client account, and I just persisted, you know. And you got to know when to call it quits, and you got to know when to pull the trigger. And it's very key. I mean, I could just keep talking about the journey so far, but it's certainly not. It's not flat. I mean, here was the peak of it. If I could just a nice little growth spurt. I think it was like 10.63 in September. So September, then it was October. As you can see, it's had a bit of a downwards trajectory. I still will trade that strategy. It's just been poorly executed for me in regards to risk management and not sizing properly. So I had a break, as you can see from this, and then I didn't size in properly. And there were a couple opportunities I didn't execute. Didn't have funds in a brokerage account. I've just been discussing a couple of options in regards to some of the money actually going into a managed account as well. So that's why I haven't actually pulled the trigger. But I just thought it's something out of the world. But I mean, if gold and Aussie dollar would have been traded on this account as well, would have been long and would have been short the Aussie. But you know, not the end of the world. Okay, and that's the key thing to remember. You can't, you know, always get everything as well. But I'm happy about that small account. Now, what I want to talk about here is gold. All right, I know, you know, I do dribble on a little bit. I'm going to keep it short, concise. What I'm watching, gold, we'll see what happens over the weekend when we get data out from the coronavirus situation tomorrow morning, and we go to the Aussie dollar. I've got a bit of a croaky throat. I'm just going to sip some water here, guys. Pardon me. And the Aussie dollar. And I like the hourly because we can really get an intraday feel for the situation. And it has sort of petered out a little bit. So I was trying to short that. So I got in, out again, in, out again. So you can see momentarily, it's, you know, I missed really the main meat of the move. But they were full-size positions, and I was happy with that. That's fine. And then gold was 3 times lucky, I believe. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 4 times last week. It might not have been last week. That might have been late. No. Yeah. All of that was this week. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So, and that was a little disappointing. That was an impulsive FOMO trade, actually, to be honest. But as you can see, a lot of upside. So, anyway, guys, that is the situation. Aussie dollar. I want to see what the kick is doing as well. I'm just in my room here. The laptop is a little bit warm. New Zealand's much the same. Euro actually faded some more. No, it didn't. 4-hour time frame. So we might be seeing a bounce here. I'd like to see what it does when it comes up to 088, 89 as well. I'll be watching that. Aussie Kiwi sort of bounce. So I'll go to the daily then. I'll lean back. Okay, so it's a little muted. This thing right here could, you know, both the New Zealand and the Australian economy are very dependent on trade with China. Okay, so it's very important to understand. You see the chart, but you need to understand a little bit of context. And I recently got involved with Nick Bogle. I'm not paid to say this, but the training is fantastic. The daily updates are good as well. So, you know, really, especially since I've been back in Australia, I've had a lot of free time. Well, not free time, but it's not like I'm working a full-time job. I've been very focused on my trading, but it's good to just sort of take yourself away from the charts, watch that, get a bit of a overall perspective on things from a professional, and it can really help you a lot. And that really did help me this week as well. This was a fantastic trading week. As you saw, 4.56% in the week is, I'm happy with that. That might be the title of the video. I don't like to do that, but I mean, I show everything, when I'm losing, when I'm winning, when I'm doing nothing. So I think I'm going to conclude that. I just want to quickly touch base on the pound Aussie as well. And for some reason, I can't share my YouTube videos on LinkedIn, so I don't know why that is. If I was sharing them too much, or normally it's a few times a day. Like if I make a video, I will, I'll share in the Asian session, the European session. I'll put it in the US session as well. And I don't know if someone's reported it. My account's still active, but if I've offended someone, I'm sorry. I don't know, because I've been posting a few videos and they've, I don't actually get it correct most of the time at all. But when I do, you've got to, hold the position. When you get it wrong, you really have to know when to say no. Like, that's enough. And just keep expanding your knowledge. Like, remember the end of last year and New Year's ran in, I was like, enough's enough. Like, I really need to, I want to do this. So, and, no one's going to be like patting you on the back. It's just, you've got to do it because you enjoy doing it as well. That's a big thing I've found. You've got to put the work in and do the research, but at the same time, always be ready. Like gold took off, Aussie broke down. You got to be that. I can't watch everything. I don't watch everything. It's just I'm just been naturally drawn to those pairs. So, and you can never be comfortable. You're never going to be really that comfortable. It's always a challenge, and that's how it is. All right, the pound. So I'm talking in this sort of pound yen. Now, risk sentiment, it's unclear. Actually, let's see the USD yen, sorry, USD yen. Alright, so it's sort of started to ease a little bit from the weekly. Yeah. We might short that actually. I don't typically do reversals, but it's just a bit, we're going to see there. It's X, A, B. It's not really that, because if you have the X, the C needs to finish lower, so it's just it's A, B. That's this thing there. It's the okay. Well, I'll have to assess that properly, guys, but it does look short to me on the price action, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye for now. There will be a video out Tuesday evening for the US session. So Monday, you just gather information. Tuesday, that's when things get interesting, especially gold, Aussie dollar. Okay. Anyway, guys, bye for now, and have a great Sunday.